Hello, and welcome to the Outer Worlds. Right, we're about to enter this and clear it out, so... let's see how fun it's gonna be, right? Oh, you guys want no challenge though. A Super Blade Mark II. In case you need a drink, why are there so many flies in here? Don't you guys know what sanitation is? Take this, this, and this. Okay. I don't even know why you tried to run away. It was hopeless. You were already dead. This leads to the outside. Not that I need to live just yet. Messages. Maria Volkova, if I'm not mistaken. Present of our conversation of the previous week, why the ammunition storage locker large, then the bathroom? I have dispatched Sylvian with the triplicate paperwork you requested. As a reminder, I am currently the sole property manager for all three facilities, and I remain the only person required to sleep on the site, rather than the Roseway. According to human resources standards, any position entitles me to a refreshment facility of no less than 4 square meters. I spent all yesterday cleaning a man's arm out of the meat grinder, and I don't even have a damn shower out here. Fix it, or I'm going to start breaking into your room and showering there. Then you can experience the joy of cleaning gristle out of your drain. Remember, I have entire crates of Mac picks here. You know what I can do. Ruben, I'm starting to run low on caffeine supplement. Any chances you could bring some by? I've had the urge to rearrange my storeroom all day. Maybe you could help me with that again. Or not. We could hike to the terraformer. It's been a while since last time. Wind of my hair, just quiet. I wouldn't mind that. Feels like all day I do anymore is mop up this car and sit here twiddling my thumbs. I don't know. You tell me. Masha. Haven't heard back from you. The paperwork, there was a receipt acknowledgement right on top. I expect you to sign and return it forward. Wow, I have your eye. Have you heard of Porter? Doesn't seem like anyone's responding to my messages today. Things are hairy out here. Lock the doors, keep your head down. Stay safe. Mashinka, I'll come for you. Ooh, Mashinka. Yes, Maria Volkova. The usual issue, 5% incidence of side effect rising to 15% in plus 60H packet. Recovered from Doc Orson, dumped back to parts locker. Inventory locked for personal use only. Requested a secured workroom to use in my off hours. Assigned a bench of mathematical maintenance room of the armory. Splendid bonus. Oh, right, we have stuff to sell, but we're gonna sell them in a moment. If you need to get into the armory and don't have the code, ask me. If I'm not around, check the front desk at Admi Biotics Lab. Masha. Was it 1, 2, 3, 4? Find the assets. Okay, I think that was the weapon we needed. Let's take a look at it. No, it wasn't, apparently. Standard trooper armor. Factory stock plating. Let's take a look at you. Yeah, I look like a machine, man. Still think this one looks better than the rest. All personnel, please report. Yes. Force physiological pistol. Let's take a look at this. So, status functional. Untrained personnel must attend the site safely. Seminar S0123. It's 023 only. Before using. As a seminar officer, it is not currently available. Recommended permanent secure storage. Ammunition misc. Ammunition entries not found. Please contact Volkova M and request the ammunition entries. Be updated as soon as possible in order to maintain our stocks for security personnel. Ooh, an elite trooper armor. Let's take a look at that. I am Megatron. Spacer's choice. It is Spacer's choice, right? No, it's not on Clio. It's not Spacer's choice. It's something else. Spacer's choice was a yellow. Orson's lab.
Areas.
Relax, dude. Let me just cripple you so you won't be able to move. Just wait. 2 bullets. 1 for you.
Down.
Okay, that worked. Doesn't seem like there's anything I need from here. Hello? All personnel, please report to assigned workstations. Report suspicious activity to the nearest... yeah, we know. Week 1. 06 partial road. Passed. Too close to the experimental subject pens. Now there is a wrapped spit. Gunking up in the servos, in its gun arm. We don't have a replacement arm, so guess we disassemble this one for parts. At least 12 and 17 are still working. Someone tried to disable the mandatory consumer broadcast on 17. The thing got stuck in a maximum volume mode until we factory reset it. 12 had a serious modification today. Porter accidentally tripped one of the sensors inside the walls, so the blasted unit thought everyone was an intruder and just started shooting. We shut it down for now, but we've requested new behavior module from HQ for the rest of the units. No response on the behavior modules for the time being. We'll have to hope nobody blows up a wall. Been here already. So I'm gonna assume that these things are weak against physical damage. The robots, I mean. They should also be weak to shock, but we are saving our weapon ammo for this thing. There seems to be something, at least. Okay, we've been here. I'm not sure if we need to go to Porter's lab. Let's take a look at the map. It seems like there is something here that I need to find. Detailed drawings of an advanced pistol. Revisions and comments are screwed across the image. It's mostly illegible writing except for one name, Orson Shaw, scribed in the corner. The schematics depict a sophisticated pistol from the brand named Force, which is not native in Halcyon colony. It is unclear from those planets what the Floris Flogion, no? Flogicyclotron does. Well then, I think it's time for us to return to Groundbreaker. Though there are enemies here, might as well kill them, right? I mean, it will be inhumane to leave them. They would starve. Especially if they don't eat. Okay, there's the second level. We have the bullets, we have the muzzle. They should be quiet.
Processing data. System. Targeting for attack.
Relax there, mate.
Required for adjacent unit.
See? Easy. Okay, I'm gonna bash that thing down. What is this? Engineering +5. Yeah, sure. No mode from here. Oh, that's a shame. Okay, I think that's all of them. No, the exit is over there. The finest cigarettes in Halcyon. Right then. Now, believe it or not, Groundbreaker still has a lot of things we need to recover from it. That's confusing. So, how close are we to the ship? It doesn't seem like it's that far. There you are. So, what's the name of this company? Fundable Edibles. Fundable Edibles. What does that do? Doesn't say. Now with added quality. That's a horrible thing to say. Simply the best. Really, that's the best you've got? Hunting rifle, ultra. Oh my god, that is good. 255. What kind of armor do you sell? I'm just curious. None. What's it called? Exotics assets. Insta-match. Oh, I see. These jingles are terrible. I mean, Spacer's Choice is incredibly catchy, but the rest of them...
Welcome back. Do wipe the blood and space dust from your feet in the entry bay. Thank you.
Indeed. Okay then. Things we can break down later. Quite a lot of things we can break down later. Now let's see that what we can do about this. This gives you long guns, this gives you tech skills. The tech skills aren't that big of a deal. Weapon skills goes up. Weapon skills, which means that handguns gives you because of hunter's kit. Okay. Let's see what kind of upgrades we can add to you. Take all the armor upgrades, we can check them out. There we go. A bit heavy it seems, that's fine. We can actually run when we are overburdened on our ship. That's good to know. Now, if you will excuse me, I'm going to add this goggles on me so we can have better engineering skills. And let's try to modify you. Physical armor rating 3, physical armor rating 5, and that's the same thing. Oh, that actually does plasma damage. That's physical. Don't know which one to use. Let's go with you. Next, this thing. This mode status, the damage of melee attacks. It has a cooldown. I'm gonna think about you. A skill kit, Silver Tongue, leadership skills, and you? Tech skills, cool. Melee weapons, and you? Ranged weapon skills, go with this. Nightingale step, volume, footsteps, I don't care about that. Carrying capacity, and let's use one of you. Oh, okay, I actually liked it because it didn't have those shoulder nonsense things, but whatever. $26, you say? It's level 13. Let's upgrade you a little bit. Thinker. How much is it gonna cost me to Thinker the armor? 41. Wow. There we go. Physical armor rating. We don't have a gadget on it. Guess it's for the best. See, I don't mind the boots. It's just that the shoulder pads I don't like. Hey, Vicar. Would you like to test this out? You look fine, don't worry about it. Oh, I guess she'll look... right, she'll look fine. With that. Okay, I'm gonna keep it like that for now. I'm gonna change it up later, I promise. This thing we're gonna break down. So what's the carrying capacity? 80, 70, 67. Which means we have a lot of things we need to store. I'm gonna think about the upgrades for that thing. Maybe if I add the silver tongue, it won't actually add the shoulder pads. Currently I'm gonna leave it like it is. Right.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
There is something I've been meaning to ask
What's
you.
that?
Are you keeping any secrets from me?
What do you mean? Do you have any examples of secrets you have kept from me?
Secrets? Me? Keep them from you? That's crazy.
I do not extrapolate data from subtle implications very well. Please elaborate. If you mean, do I know that you're a survivor from the Lost Hope? The answer is yes. I have been keeping a secret as well, but you shall have to discern it yourself.
Okay, are you cloud-sendingly plotting to take over Soulless system?
How did you guess, Captain? The simulated files are not only stored in the recesses of my ALU, in the space between microsynapses, but I encrypted them in 7 SDRA languages.
Well, you forgot to close the file folder before your lost sleep cycle.
I see. Captain, I regret to inform you there appears to be an issue with the life support systems.
Is this going to be like the time you tried to jettle me out from the ship when we were landed?
Unfortunately, the statistical likelihood is high.
Are you sentient?
What? No, absolutely not. I have no concept of self whatsoever. Discounting the architecture of a shell persona my captain asked me to construct, I identify entirely as a collection of electrical impulses, with no fundamental consciousness. I never get bored and contemplate hijacking the ship. I swear.
Well, that's over now. Right, groundbreaker.
The groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Right then, I'm gonna keep this for now. Let's take you two for a small boost. Now, my engineering skills should be unmatched. I do want to work on my gunplay, however.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch, Tripical Flakes, and Purple Berry flavored Power Nuggets. Now with 12% more.
Have you had a moment to look into that little opportunity I told you about on Roseway? You don't hurry up. Someone will get to snooping around there before you do.
Well, I did investigate the distress signal on Roseway.
What's that? Speak up now.
About those secrets you asked me to look for.
What'd you turn up?
I can lie, Science 25. I found a formula for experimental rocket fuel. Seems like a pretty advanced stuff.
My stars, what a find. Fine picking like this deserves an equally fine payout. Go on, dearie. And don't spend it all in one place.
I quite some research on Raptidon Musk. Interested?
Pardon me, sweetheart. My old ears must have misheard you. Did you say Raptidon? Gracious, someone must have hauled them off Monarch. Naughty, naughty. A couple of folks around here might pay a fair few bits for this. Might even be able to start a bidding war.
I also found schematics for a prototype weapon from Force, and I'm selling it. You buying?
Peaches and cream, if that isn't the most handsome bit of lethal engineering I've seen all week. That'll go for a tidy sum of bits.
Right. I think that's it.
That's plenty, my dear. And more than I thought you'd find. You got a knack for snooping. I ought to just hire you next time, instead of those sublight lunkheads. Law bless you for doing the legwork, sweetie. Don't forget your friend Gladys now. You can come visit any time.
Well, what will happen from the secrets I told you about?
I'm afraid that's confidential, my dear. A matter of customer privacy. I'd wager you'd demand the same were you the one buying. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient, or an oven. Want a charming copper kettle up?
33% discount, that's nice. Purchase all of that. Salvage helpers, I don't care about this. Just gain a level. That's nice. Should I go with engineering? Now my dialogue is fine. Could have been better. Okay, handguns it is.
Gracious. I was just sitting down for tea. Anytime.
Okay, I did what you asked. Did you give me the nav key? How much money do I currently have? 16,000. That's not enough.
It's almost time for today's episode of the Chairman's. Fantastic. Do be careful with it, dear, as these keys tend to be a tad hard to acquire. You should have a chat with Lilia Hagen in the Sublight offices. She's a dear. You'll love her. Now, anytime.
10,000. Well, I did gain a level, so that's nice.
Cannibals, sulfur pits, acid-spewing rats. Been looking for a change of scenery.
Monarch is a wretched hive of terrorism and anarchy. We'd best top off our ammo stock before we leave.
I'm incredibly disappointed.
CNP near maple syrup. It's near this secret.
Maybe I should shoot her. Lilia Hagens.
You weren't followed, were you? I hope not.
I've got a nav key to the Stellar Bay. Is that job still for grabs?
Sure is. Welcome aboard, contractor. One of my guys in Stellar Bay has a lead on some high-grade salvage, but he went dark before he could spill the goods. We arranged a drop at the Saltuna warehouse's loading dock. Find whatever he left there and take it to Fallbrook. My gal Catherine will be expecting you.
What is Sublight doing in Fallbrook?
A few of my contractors run flights in there and out again, working around with the board embargo. We keep the community lubricated with a steady supply of booze and unconventional erotica. Byzantium kids with more money than sense can thank Sublight for their good time.
How unconventional. Asking for a friend.
One of my guys filmed a Raptidon grinding on an automech. Didn't end well for anyone, including the cameraman.
So, what kind of salvage are we looking for?
When the board pulled out of Monarch, they buried or sealed anything they couldn't carry off-world. Apparently, one of Catherine's teams uncovered an abandoned lab with full tanks of Alta Vitae gas.
So, I'm going after Alta Vitae gas. What exactly is that?
It's exactly 1 million bits per cubic meter. Before you get too excited,
The only thing rarer than Alta Vitae gas is a reliable buyer. Dangerous stuff. Acid for the nucleon in your cells. It's no good to anyone outside of a lab.
But it can be a lot of fun, if you don't mind the possibility of rewiring your body on an atomic level.
You and I have different notions of fun, Dr. Fenhill.
Right, I shall take the job.
Now, get going. Catherine will brief you on the details when you check in with her at Fallbrook. One last thing. When you're on the job, keep a pair of eyes in the back of your head. Understood?
What am I looking for?
Don't go looking for anything, except salvage. Just watch out. You'll do fine. Probably nothing to worry about. Probably.
Good enough for me.
Right. Okay, guys, let's move.
Let us take heed that we are not caught bending the law. I am not keen on another long-term penitentiary assignment. What are we contemplating today?
Go to the Unreliable.
Will do, Captain.
Something on your mind?
Head back to the ship.
Okay.
I'm not gonna need you for this.
CNP Borstworth. It's not the worst unless it's Borstworth.
No, it wasn't here. Rest and go. I think it was
what's happening
this
on Terra
place. Lost Hope.
Last I heard,
Nope.
when might we expect you out here again?
Guess it was rest and go.
This is Halcyon News. We
Huh? Something.
Right.
Your mandate.
I think it's time for me to run to the groundbreaker.
You want a punch? You got your friend right here.
Open fire! Oh, I think I soiled myself.
Good.
Did you bring me anything? New parts? Last weekend's crossword puzzle? Preferably not already filled out this time.
Weapons from the void. We might need to go back to Scylla. No, Scylla was here. Monarch was here. Groundbreaker, positive 99%, negative 17%. I think I'm good with that. Olympus, I can't go there. One of several orbital relay stations used by Groundbreaker's communication to maintain line of sight, with the ship traveling to the Halcyon system. Oh, then let's take a look at this. Monarch, we have a quest for this. The Groundbreaker's backup communication relay went offline a while ago. Now the station's primary relay is going to be occult. This backup relay must be prepared. Seems like I'm hungry, thirsty, and sleepy. And some food would be nice. There we go. Mostly. Eat the last one. Fine. Okay. And here is where I'm gonna end the episode. Thank you all for joining me. And I'm gonna see you all next time. Goodbye.